Okay, grade 8s, this is chapter 4, Understanding Percent. We are going to do a speed round review of 4.1 because we've been learning this the past couple of days. So understanding percent. Percent means out of what? I scroll through my textbook here to 4.1 representing percents. Percent means out of 100, or another name for hundredths. So 65% means 65 out of 100, or 0.65. Notice my place value. It ends in we have tenths, hundredths, 100th place. So that's why it's another name for hundredths. Percent means out of 100. We can represent percents that are greater than 100% or less than 1%. So on a 100 grid, which you're working on today, each little square represents a percent. So if I have a fraction percent, like 3/4, I'm going to have less than a little square filled in. So I'm going to draw in the square, or I'm going to show a magnified square. It's 3/4. So 3 parts of 4, the whole. I'm going to draw 4 squares and shade in 3. That would be 3/4% in one of these squares. Looking at example 1, we can have percents represented on a grid that are greater than 100% and less than 1. So here I have one whole hundreds chart filled in. That is 100% of it filled in, plus however much is left in my second hundreds chart. I have 10, 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 35%. 100 plus 35 equals 135% for question A. Question B, I have less than a percent here. So what is my percent? Well, first I need to look at how many parts I have out of a whole. So the whole is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 10 squares make up the whole. And I have 7 shaded in. This is 7/10 of a percent, or as a decimal, 0.7. It's out of 7 out of 10, 0.7%. Because if it was 0.7 as a decimal, and I times it by 100 to get a fraction, that would become 70%. So 0.7% is different from 0.70.